Welcome back. If you just joined us, you are right on time. This is The Press on KAFTAN TV, reaching you live from the nation's capital, where we analyze and discuss various headlines on our national dailies to gain insight on what's happening in and outside our country, Nigeria. And we've just been joined by our guest analyst for today. He is a public affairs analyst in person of Habib Gajo. Welcome to The Press.
Welcome, Confidence.
Thanks for joining us. You know, I wanted to ask you, how are you navigating the cost of living crisis? But when I just took a glance at you for the second time, I said, no, you look like someone that is in charge of the economy. Like you are controlling the economy. So how are you? How is Nigeria treating you?
Fine. We are trying to balance the life, and you adjust your lifestyle, you manage. You, like they said, structural adjustment program, so you have to adopt and to change some structures.
Exactly.
It's only what is necessary you will do.
Yeah.
Things that are not necessary, you leave them.
And this is the right time for us to apply the economic we studied in secondary school, where we have scale of preference, opportunity cost,
and so on.
Don't spend above your means.
Yes.
Just kind of balance it, you know, make one or two adjustments so that you can survive this economic situation, because it's really biting hard. Today is the International Women's Day. So what do you have for the women? Like, you know, word of encouragement?
Wow, our mothers.
Yes. Our wives, our sisters.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, the word of encouragement is already been given to them by divine means. You understand? Islamically has treated women in a special way. So also Christianity did in a special way. I'm not a traditionalist, but I know the traditionalists also have their own way of treating their women. But women need to be protected. That's what is. And my own to the women is let them be mothers. Let them think they are mothers. You understand? Not as a woman of nowadays who think they are feminists, they are this, they are that. You understand? Let them think they are women of a new age. You understand? To be a good mothers, to train a good children, and to make a society a better place, because is the role of the woman. Yeah, men has little role, because women take care of the home, the children, their training. You understand?
Yes,
their schools and everything. You understand? And in some part of the world, women are more economically viable. Even in Nigeria, there is some societies or communities or tribes that women are farming. And they will also cook and feed the family.
I mean, there's an adage that says, train a woman, you train a nation.
Yes.
So,
and if you go to schools, most of these, when you see women teaching and mentoring the younger ones, you understand?
That's true.
Women are more, they are very, very important and they are very, we really have to appreciate them and give more confidence to them so that they will give more to the society.
All right, viewers, you can join the conversation by either, you know, contributing or asking questions by reaching us through the phone lines that is being displayed on your screen. All right, let's delve straight to the business of the day. The lead story here that is, you know, majorly in most of the national dailies this morning has to do with the insecurity issue in Kaduna State. Of recent, there's an outrage as bandits kidnapped 280 pupils from Kaduna schools. Now, teachers says that gunmen invaded primary, secondary schools after the morning assembly, kidnapped over 280 pupils, workers. And the governor has visited these schools and promised that these pupils will be rescued. Amnesty International condemned this attack. You will agree with me that this is not the first time this kind of issue is happening in Kaduna State, most especially. And I really don't know what the government is doing about these incessant attacks in Kaduna State. What's your take on this? And is there any way this can be brought to a stop or mitigated?
Yeah, honestly, there is many ways to contain those criminals. You understand? You see, Kaduna and some part of the northern Nigeria has become a hotspot of kidnapping.
That's true.
You understand? Over the years, we have seen increase. You remember in Kaduna, we have this Baptist University and Greenfield University kidnapping.
Yes, exactly.
Those schools has to be shut down. So they are no longer operating again. Those universities, you understand?
Yes.
Now it has gone to the secondary school and primary school. And most of these primary school, they are vulnerable, you understand? They are not, there is no security, you understand?
Yeah, most of the schools are not even fenced.
Yes, that's the issue, the fence, you understand? If there is fence, they can't get away with over 200 and something pupils. You understand? So the other thing is the security agencies themselves. They don't respond promptly. You understand?
Okay.
We know that this Beningwari axis is their hotspots.
That's true.
The security agencies knows that they are inside the forest, and the forest link up to Benin Kebbi. You understand? When they take from when they kidnap from Beningwari or Kaduna axis, they follow the forest to Benin Kebbi. They will adopt the one, kidnap the one in Benin Kebbi. You know, that's how they are moving.
And no one will notice.
They are moving on bikes.
Wow.
You understand? We need to have surveillance cameras and drones.
Okay.
You understand? To see them. I don't know what the security agencies are thinking or are waiting for. You understand? And the state government is also, you know, they only protect themselves. The politicians protect themselves. Okay. The security agencies protect themselves. Also, the government officials also protect themselves. You understand? So you allow our children vulnerable and unsecured. You understand?
Yeah.
I remember, I think it's 2008 or 2009, the former Britain Prime Minister Blair came to Nigeria. One of his program, he made some presentation, and he said Nigeria need to protect their schools. He said, build fences, fence your schools. And then there is no crime, there is no kidnapping, there is no Boko Haram, there is, you understand? He left, and things start coming all the way from Chad, Libya, Sudan, Mali, and so on, Niger, Cameroon, and now it has taken over almost all Nigeria, both the north, the south, the southeast, the southwest, south. Everybody has their own type of criminality. You understand? Within their own society or zones. So I think my own take is the government should stand up and work, in the sense that let them be proactive, not reactive.
Exactly.
You understand? Let them structure the security.
No, they should do less talking and do more action.
Yes. Let them provide technological equipment.
Okay.
For fighting crime. Let the government reduce more money on that is what they call operational cost and the other the equipment costs. You understand?
Okay.
In the sense that operation is more important.
Okay.
Is the operation that will neglect the or suppress the power of the criminals.
Okay.
You understand? When you have all security agencies or apparatus everywhere, it will look like everybody is watching you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
As a criminal, if you move small, you think everybody is watching you.
That's true.
The more you pass 1, 2, 3, you see a police car. You enter another road, you see military. You enter, you see civil defense. You enter, you see DSS. You see. You understand? You will now know that. Yeah, they are watching us. Yeah. They are seeing us.
They are conscious of your movements.
Even if they want, somebody want to attack, they'll say, "Oh, retreat or come back."
Yeah.
There is some security movement. Go back. You understand?
That's true.
Some checkpoints, they'll say, they are just wasting our time because they are not even searching us. They are not searching you because they have already convinced you are not a criminal. That is why they are not searching you. You understand?
Because it's not written on the face.
But for them is, you understand, is to deter the criminals. You understand? If they are on the road coming, there is a roadblock. They'll call, there is a checkpoint, change way. You understand? Or go back.
Okay.
That's what implies. You understand?
That's true.
So when you say they are not checking you, it's not written on the face. You see, a security man, if he sees you, you understand, even without talking you, he knows who you are.
Yeah, should be able to detect.
Yeah, you are a decent, you are this, you are that. You understand? You look like a responsible person, so he will not harass you. You understand? He will not put more emphasis on dragging you of who are you, identify yourself, open your boot, come down, let me see what you have in the car, you know?
But these criminals can disguise themselves. We find it difficult to detect if they are truly criminals.
No, criminal cannot disguise himself by crossing a checkpoint. You understand? Or a roadblock. Because no matter how, that guilt will be in him.
We have hardened criminals.
No matter how hard criminal is. If you enter all these markets, there is those who do pickpocket and snatching things. Immediately you saw them, you know them. You say, I didn't understand this guy that is following me. Okay. And when you move front, you see somebody crossing you again. Then you change road, or you will enter one shop and sit down until they disappear. It's very simple, you understand? That's how to fight. But honestly, we need to rejig our security architecture. You understand? Let us make our security community more important. Okay. By fighting these terrorists. Yeah. You understand? There is no justification of terrorism. Terrorism is I don't know how to identify or how to give a terrorist a name that they deserve. You understand? Just eradicate them. Those who you need to eradicate them. Those who you need to arrest to get more information, you arrest them. You understand? You investigate them. You will know that these people are coming from so place. Who are their sponsors? Who is arming them? You understand? Who is paying them? You understand? Yeah. We need to know all these things. But what our security are telling us, we have repelled them. We have, you understand? We have killed 3 300 or 30 or something like that, 400. The rest have disappeared.
Without evidence. Just tell us it's without evidence.
You understand? We need to to know. We need to hear. We agree. You can kill who you want to kill, but arrest the one that you know that you will get information.
More information, yes.
You understand? From where are they coming from? You understand? Then you will start working on where they are coming from, those who are arming them, and those who are funding them, and also those who are training them. Because just an ordinary man on the street, you give him a gun and he can't shoot.
That's true.
You understand? But we see a bandit who overrun the military, who overrun police, who overrun everybody, the whole town, and everybody abandon their gun, car, and you understand, their rifles, their hillocks, and ammo tank.
Exactly.
And we see these terrorists are putting fire on them or burning them. Some are driving them and showing the whole community that you defend on
they were
this.
able to maneuver their security agencies.
You know, so definitely there is somebody who really is behind this thing. So they need to investigate.
Yes.
They need to have first-hand information, intelligent information,
and act in accordance.
And act accordingly. That's my thing.
All right, let's leave it for the security issues and move to this minimum wage saga. I mean, this minimum wage it's long overdue. Now, the minimum wage review, the governors shun public hearings as labor unions differ on proposed hike. And the labor union is proposing for a different amount. The TUC is proposing for different amounts. Now, when you move it down to the political zones, they are also proposing different amounts. Now, my question is, with this demand in minimum wage that has no uniformity, how will the government, the federal government, meet these demands? And now that's first. Secondly, with the look of the national economic situation, do you think that the federal government will be able to meet this demand? So the two questions.
Well, the uniformity, I think, is not necessary. It's not issue.
Okay.
You understand? Because we know how government pays their employees, their workers. Yes. You understand? And we also aware of how private sector is paying. So between TUC and NLC, definitely they can agree on
the same
amount. You understand? Some feel more important, some feel more. These are the people that is working under the government, and these are the people who are working for the economy to grow. You understand?
Yes.
These are the economics, the industrialists, and public servant. You understand? That normally they pay higher than government officials. You understand?
Okay.
So also you don't expect government to even participate in their own salary proposal or you understand?
Okay, so you're saying that the federal government will not give them that proposal, they demand what they're demanding.
Yes,
but it's just going to be like a fair and fair, you know.
You know, in decision making, you understand?
Okay.
There is input, there is output.
Okay.
You understand? What you demand is the input, and what you are being given is the output. Okay. You understand? So their proposal is the input. Okay. You understand? So the government will now also respond what they are going to do. You understand? Okay. Then is the output. Then they will meet in one place. You understand? In one joint and agree on some basis and some differences. For example, if TUC and LNC is projecting proposing 120,000. You understand? So definitely TUC will look like 200 and something, for example. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, because they are the economy. They are the one that grow the economy.
Okay.
And if TUC shut down, the reason why labor protests and strikes are not being successful is because TUC is not joining. The day TUC join,
wow,
the day they will cripple the remaining Nigerian economy.
So TUC has a upper hand compared to NLC?
Yes.
Wow.
You understand? Okay. They are the largest.
Okay.
You understand? Even this media organization are also under TUC.
TUC, wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
Port Authority, what they call them, the markets, the unions, transporters,
wow,
all of them are under TUC.
Okay.
You understand? Wow. So if TUC shut down, without labor market is successful.
Okay.
You understand? So TUC and their proposal will not be the same. But the objective, the goal and objective must be the same. You understand?
Okay.
That salaries must be increased because there is poverty.
Seriously?
Because if the economy is not growing,
yes,
you understand?
Yeah.
While in the government, the civil servants are looting, are stealing, are bankrupting our resources. You understand? Yeah. So definitely salary need to be increased so that you will meet your demand. Things are high. Things are very expensive. If you don't have money to buy, then you will become you are become more poorer. You will become hungry.
Yeah.
You understand? That is why we are saying there is hunger in the land. People are protesting.
Yeah.
It's not because there is no food. Food is everywhere.
There is food.
You understand? There is everything you want to buy.
The means to get it.
Yes, but do you have the money to afford to buy? You understand? For example, now you want to buy a mudu of gari. It was 800 or 700 before. You understand? And you want to buy, they say it is 1,200 or 1,300, for example, and you don't have that 1,300. So you can't buy mudu.
Exactly, you can't.
You understand? So you buy what you have, maybe, how they call it, no be tear, that...
the tin cup.
The tin cup.
And these days, when you go to the market, we have the morning price, we have the afternoon price, we have the evening price.
You understand?
The price keeps fluctuating.
Yes, and the Naira don't have a purchasing power again.
At all.
You understand? So definitely, its salaries must be increased.
And right now,
I have listened to the former Minister of Labor, Labor and Productivity, who is now a senator, Solomon Lalong, the former Plateau State Governor. He was saying that when they came on board, they sat with labor about all these things. You understand? During the removal of subsidy, they have agreed on the paying to increase the salary.
Yes.
You understand? And pay. But you don't know what happened, that it was not implemented. Okay. And that is why today people are more poorer, because their salary cannot afford them anything.
Exactly.
You understand? So if now he's talking as a senator, not as a minister. You understand? If he's a minister, he definitely will be in the side of government. You understand? But as a senator, he is now in the side of the Nigerian people. You understand? So he is now saying the truth.
That's true.
That if this salary has been paid, we wouldn't have this hunger, this protest, this looting, and so on. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's what is supposed to be, and the government need to do something. Let them settle in one or negotiate in one aspect, you understand, so that we'll move ahead.
Exactly.
We'll forget about this, because people are losing job.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, the
people
money,
are resigning willingly.
The money you spend in transportation is almost half of your salary. How can you meet up? And you have feeding, you have your house rents to pay.
So
it's really not funny.
Even those who are buying, those who are selling, the traders, if you ask them, what happened? Yesterday I came, it was 800. Today you are saying me 1,000. Say, transport don't increase. So they need to do something. You understand? They need to do something.
Exactly.
We can't just fold our arms and be looking at the government for not doing anything. You understand? That won't be acceptable to Nigerians. Nigerians need to know what is happening. You understand? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But for a president to go to one occasion and say that he is doing his own one, the Labour are doing their own. So if they want to work, they should work. If they don't want to work, let's meet at 2027.
Wow.
I think that is the highest sarcasm. You understand? The highest sarcasm.
And he keeps assuring Nigerians that the economy will be better, that we should be patient with him.
That's what Buhari is telling us.
Exactly. The past administration also gave us that assurance.
They are just teasing us, cajole us. You understand?
Right now, Nigerians, we've gone beyond the assuring stage.
Yes.
We want actions. Let's implement your words, your promises.
And the worst part of it, these people who promise Nigeria, they call themselves progressive. And they are the ones that are fighting the Democrats. You understand?
Wow.
Protesting, going strike and so on, attacking government all the time. They refuse to allow the government to work. And today they are in power. They have forgot all what they have done. Right from the security to the economy and to the our currency.
Yes.
This currency swap, oil swap and so on swap. You understand? Redesign of Naira and so on. You understand? And fertilizer issue, farming and so on. There is nothing. Fertilizer is over 44,000 or 45,000 Naira per bag.
How will a common farmer
how can a farmer farm? Now you must be rich before you become a farmer. That's what it is. But before, a farmer is the peasant farmer. You understand?
Exactly.
As a local person, is the one that we said like a rich man in the village who is doing his own business primitively.
Yes.
You understand? Now you are promising us mechanized farming, while you are not mechanizing anything. You understand? You don't have anything to mechanize your own production or and so on. So the president, I think he should wake up and he should stop demarketing Nigeria outside anybody. It means that all of us are thieves.
Yeah.
You understand?
All right.
If you look at the our export rate is more lower
than the import rate.
Yes, that's what is slowing the economy. So we the import is more higher, almost triple. But see, who can afford? Look at medical tourism, education tourism, pilgrimage, and so on. Are taking away all our economy somewhere. You understand? Taking our wealth somewhere. What we need here today, our schools are run by untrained, unqualified teachers, and our doctors, our nurses the same. The best one has left the country.
All right, we are out of time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Habib
Time
Gajo.
cannot be enough for us.
It's not enough to analyze the problems of Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope
You're
to
welcome.
see you once again. Thank you so much. All right, viewers, this is where we draw the curtain on today's episode on The Press. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Do stay tuned for more updates on KAFTAN TV. I am Confidence Reuben. Do have a lovely week.